Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard. I am your host for this pre-market session, and this morning we are watching these volume spike indicators right here. We want to see these percentages jumping up, climbing higher. Once we see one climbing higher, we will check the current bar volume and make sure it has enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving, has nice flow to it, no pausing. That means the buyers and sellers are on this stock and they are attacking it. Once you see the price run up, you will see me mark a resistance level, and once it stops pulling back, I will mark a support level, and you always want to plan your entry down here on support. But don't click the buy button unless you have green dominator bars down here. These are our dominator bars, buyers and sellers. And this indicator here, the My Blessing, is a real blessing to us. This is the trend of the stock, the white line. This is the buyers and sellers. And once it starts turning green and running up, that's when you're going to see these candles turn green and run up. Never trade off of my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. I am also not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to a professional financial advisor before you take any of my recommendations, use any of my tools, or make any trading on this live stream. Those professionals are much better than me, and I strongly suggest you reach out to one before you start trading, or you could lose some or all of your money. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I hope the buy button works. Yesterday was a disaster for the entire market. I saw a video that said ThinkorSwim has the most traders on any platform, and it highly affected the market results yesterday. I haven't verified that information. I didn't know ThinkorSwim was the highest subscriber list on trading platforms. I guess I'll figure that one out later. But if we affect the market when ThinkorSwim goes down, that's trouble. I don't know how many of you played MLGO yesterday in after hours, but that stock did pretty good. It was flying. I don't know if you missed it or made profit on it. I kind of posted it a little late, but there was still time. But I made a few dollars off of it in after hours. Definitely keep it on the watch list this morning. It may have a continuation from yesterday. It may end up going to $20. Who knows? That was just a lucky guess. So make sure you have your chart on EXT, that is located in your active trader under time and force, which is TIF. You have to add that to the list of items and then select EXT to trade extended hours. We have about a minute to go. I'm watching for changes already. Here's one really flying. Let's see where it goes. That's Weena. Don't know what Weena is, but it's already moving before our market time starts. All right, about 10 seconds to go. Good luck in your trading. Don't chase green candles if you can avoid it, unless you are a professional. Let's see where we go here. I'm watching this column for volume spikes. I'm also watching this volume list over here for higher volume. Headed in the wrong direction currently. Let's see if that's a pullback play. I'll go ahead and mark resistance. Pulling back nicely. When this candle closes, I will mark resistance. And we should get a bounce off of resistance. If not, we move on to the next one. That candle did close. Looks like it's going to continue pulling down. I'm watching the dominator bars here. They're still red. So no luck on that one yet. We'll keep an eye on it for a few minutes. VLCN running up. It tried running up earlier just before our market opened. But it pulled back, a nasty pullback, so watch out for another pullback here, maybe a fake out. I'll go ahead and mark it, but I don't think we're going to get the results out of it that we expect. Did not break the previous high. So most likely a no-go. Going to move on. RGS trying to make a run up. Not a whole lot of volume on this one. It is flowing, but not with a lot of people. And it's pausing. We want to have high volume flow. We want to get in and get out without being noticed. GLYC, penny stock taking off, of course. It's been a penny stock 2 weeks. Okay, do you have extended hours selected? You can only see the first letter of your name, so I'm calling you K. Thank you. Man, this is ridiculous. If you want to change it to where you can, go to Setup, Application Settings, Order Defaults, and at the very bottom, change it to Extended Hours. Click Apply. That was Setup, Application Settings, Order Defaults tab at the top, down at the bottom, Extended Hours on default TIF time. Running on up. Has anybody tried to take a trade yet this morning? Is it working? We only have verification through one trader. Most of the people are saying it's working. Make sure you have EXT selected in your active trader. That's if you don't have it in there, even it's not going to work. That is correct. Only limit orders. Buy the ask, sell the bid. That's the two buttons I use. Buy the ask, sell the bid. And I have auto send selected. If you don't have auto send, you need to move it over to the correct column. KAVL, maybe going to run up. Volume is kind of low and now not trading. It's paused. So that's a warning. The stock is not being traded like we want it to be traded. Need high volume. GLVC, GLYC, trying to stay up there in the 42-cent range. And GLYC takes off. And most of you know I don't buy these penny stocks. I don't make any money at them. One or two pennies is not good enough for me. Some LGO moving up. I kind of knew it would this morning. That's why I wanted you to watch it, and I should have been watching it. Even had it on a different monitor. This could end up being in the $20 range today if it goes correctly. Nice run up for MLGO. There's going to be a lot of investors on this stock. Just be very careful. Buy the pullbacks. Don't chase the green candles. Mine, it just refreshed later. It's up here at the top. Y'all probably refreshed before I did on your scans. That's why we work in groups, so you can let me know. Pulling back, I'll go ahead and mark it out. Let's see if we get a pullback play out of it. If we get a long tail on the bottom of this wick, and I'll zoom in for you so you can see it clearly. If we get a long tail on the bottom of this wick and it starts pushing the price up, then it will continue to go. If not, it's going to sell off. This stock's probably going to act like yesterday. It was 5 to 7 red bars, then another run up, then 5 to 7 red bars, then another run up. It was actually pattern trading if you picked up on it. So keep an eye out on that today. If you get 3 or 4 red bars or 5 or 7 and then a run up, then you can pretty much time it. Good job, M. Good job, OG. I really hope we get back into that pattern trading. I nailed it yesterday in after hours. Make sure you watch the My Blessing indicator on this stock too. It's very critical for your plays. We need to see that colorful line turn green and start swinging back up. We need to see tall dominator bars in here, green. There's the 4th red bar. Let's see if we can get into a pattern trade here. Then it'll have to be verified by the next pullback. I don't know, Amadeus. We're going to see what pattern it sets this morning. I'm going to guess 5 to 7 red bars. And then I don't even know if that will carry through in this pre-market session. It may set up more on the regular session. It's kind of like institutional buyers were coming in and then they would pause, let it pull back for a cheaper price. They'd get in some more and kept repeating. Watching the volume spikes for anything else that may be moving. RGS moving up slightly. Nice push up. Nice dominator bars. This is what you want to see. You want to see green dominator bars. You want to see this indicator moving up. You want to see the trend is above the yellow line, steadily moving up. Nice tall dominator bars. Continuing to climb. See some sellers coming in right here on the dominator bar. These are profit takers. Needed to turn back green and grow tall again for the next run up. My blessing indicator looks really good. Nice green dominator bar. Nice tall green dominator bar now. See if we get a new high. Moving kind of finicky, like it's not going to go, so be cautious here. Volume has died back a lot on this stock, so if you are in profit, I would be taking some out. Picking up again. Could not hold. Pulled right back. Big red dominator bar coming in. See if the buyers can keep it up. Not looking good on this one. It did go up a little bit. Hopefully you caught something out of it. Seems to be getting a little sluggish now. That's RGS. We'll check back on it in a second. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red bars. 8 red candles is what I mean. Looks like buyer interest has died on this stock. Volume is just about dead. Keep it on another monitor or in your watch list and watch for volume spikes for the next move. Possible pullback. It's under low volume. I don't know if we're going to get it or not. We're back to RGS. May pull back down to this level here. Looks like the volume played out on RGS. We're going to move on here and keep an eye on it. Put it on your watch list. It does have a good trend pattern. MLGO moving downwards. MLGO could bounce off the 34 EMA. It's getting near. Possible penny stock play here. I'm a little late on the support and resistance levels. May push up from here. Nice push up for about 3 pennies. Retesting 37 cents. Big tall dominator bar, not looking good for this one. Pulled back down to 36 cents. And below. Gonna pass on that one. RGS did eventually turn around and run up. I knew I should have stuck with it, but the volume died. I gave up on it. Good job, Philly Will. Looks like we may go up for a new high. Kind of hard to predict the volume. Current bar volume is only 33,000. It's not moving with a bunch of buyer interest in it. It's creeping, but it's going. Lots of nice dominator bars stacking up. A new high of 770, 790, 799. Got to be fast on this one. It seems to spike and pull back quickly. That's because we don't have the volume that we need. MLGO pulled all the way back down to $13. BLCN kind of volatile this morning. I don't know if I would chance my money in it. Another push up. Let's see if RGS can push on through. See if we can get a new high out of it. Sellers come right back in. Buyers are trying to push through it. Maybe a new high here. We did get it. 808, 811, 813, 815. Pulling back down to the 770 level. Buyers coming back in to buy it up. Pullback arrow in play, running up for a new high of 820, 825. Struggling up here in this range. Buyers are trying to keep it up. Need a lot more volume on this stock, currently at 59,000 on the current candle. MLGO seems to have found a bottom around 1320. Maybe fixing to run up from here. Let's take a look at it. We do have a pullback arrow in play. Volume has left the scene. Only 17,000 on that last candle. Good job, Terry. Pushing up again. Let's see if the volume will come in. We need a lot more volume to make this a safe play. We only have a few buyers at a time coming in. Not enough buyers to push the sellers out of the way. Do we get a new high here? A crawling high? Good morning, Picker. Nice to have you back, brother. Hope you're doing much better. The new high was a spike of 840. I can't trust it at this point. If I want to get in with large share size, it could be a disaster as slow as it's moving. Pushing up for a new high of 969, 869, 870. Trying to push up a little more. Nice tall green dominator bar for a new high. Pushing up to 905, 938, 940, 949. Nice run. Want to get out here. Slow but steady, I guess. Pushing up for some more. Thank you, RGS. Thank you, Lord. Nice, smooth pre-market move. New high 965, 967. Good job, Jimmy. Now pulling back, profit takers have got their share. RGS holding this price level. There may be more to come. Nice tall green dominator bar. The buyers are trying to keep it higher. We have a caution candle there from the master scalper. Since it's not pulling back really hard, I'm going to hang on and keep an eye on it for a minute. Could be getting its second wind. Good job, Barry. MLGO back to that 1320, that bottom I said it found earlier. Wants to push higher. It's trying. Need that my blessing to turn around, and we need some green dominator bars to run it up even higher. This needs to turn around. Need green bars. Let's see if we get the push here. We did. 975, 980, 983, 990, 995, 998. Easy money here, not really fast sell-offs. Once it runs up, it holds the price for a minute. Gives you a chance to get out. Nice job, happy trader. You are definitely learning, sister. You think you pretty much got it down by now. Just got to be patient. Wait for the buyers to come in. Take your shot at it. Good job, Brian. You can see we started down here this morning where these lines are. We're already up about $1, it looks like. Well, up more than that from 773 to 998. Looks like the buyers are trying to push it up higher. We may have another run here. $9.99, $10. Let's go, boys. Let's get it. 10.45 on that pop. Do we have another MLGO here? This is what happened yesterday. Nice push. Keep flashing from red to green, so be cautious. If you haven't used the master scalper, that's a warning when it's going up and it's red. It's also a warning when it's green and going down. Up to 10.45, 10.19 now. Pulling back a little. And that's what the caution candle does. It lets you know something's not quite right. Now we're back down. Good job, R. Wish Discord wouldn't abbreviate the names. I have no idea who I'm responding to other than you're a trader. It's looking like the party may be over for RGS for now. Make sure it's in your personal watch list. You should have MLGO there and RGS so far. Me too, Jamie. I love no algos, no halts. You can't get a better market. I think they ought to make the whole thing like this. Get the junk out of the way and let us trade. That was a beautiful play right there. I almost did not trade it, and then I said, well, I better, and then it popped for me. I was lucky. Or I was blessed, I should say. I don't get lucky, I get blessed. Thank you, Stevie, for the kind comment. We'd love to have you on board whenever you get ready. We did get a pullback arrow on here. It looks like the buyers may be trying to come in again. If you're not watching the tick chart, you need to also have that somewhere where you can keep your eyes on it. It's a 133 tick chart. It's going to give you a better entry because it's going to move first for you. That's why you hear me say it's going to run up again before it runs up again, because I'm watching the tick chart. I guess this is what happens when ThinkorSwim works. We can move stocks. I should say we can move mountains. Lisa, up here on your time on your chart, if you click this button, there's a time frame here. Select tick, set it on 133, click this little star and OK, and it'll add it to your times up here. You'll be able to come up here and select it. Mine is this 133T. You are welcome. WEV, let me take a look at it. Uh-oh, that ain't a stock. Did I read it wrong? WVE. No, I didn't read it wrong. I guess you got it wrong. WVE. Let me try that again in case I typed it in wrong. And I did, of course. Excuse my old people syndrome. Sometimes it kicks in. Looks like the volume's already died on this one from the previous run up. Good job, Philly Will. They are wonderful, Abby. Good thing to have in your toolkit. RGS, are you going to pay us some more money? My blessing indicator looks good for the next setup. When you hear me say my blessing, that's this indicator down here. I kind of think we're going to be squeezing for a while. We've already made a nice run up, put some money in a few traders' pockets. Now we're kind of just laying flat, channeling to the side, squeezing, consolidating, whatever you want to call it. You are welcome, Abby. Watching for volume spikes again. think we may have already had our play for the morning. We'll have to wait on the 7 o'clock hour. And YouTube, it's that time. I've got to cut you loose. I appreciate every one of you joining me this morning. Hopefully one day you'll join our premium membership and continue with us for the next 2 hours or so. Yesterday I went all the way to 10:30. I don't know why I couldn't buy or sell nothing, but I did. So thank you for joining me, YouTube. I will see you guys in the morning. As always, God bless.